Hey y'all, it's Chris with Rockin Farm. I'm heading out to my egg laying flock. Just want to take a quick look at them because we're heading into week 8. We're about 48 days into the 90-day Purina Poultry Feed Greatness Challenge. So I want to do a quick check on the egg laying flock here and see if I'm seeing any improvement in the birds. I've already told y'all that I have seen some improvement in egg size and kind of the averaging out of the eggs. No super teeny tiny ones, no super huge mongoloid ones. We've seen some egg cleanness, we've seen less feed waste. You know, that kind of stuff is all still kind of going on. What I've noticed with this Purina feed, chickens will be chickens. You give them a bucket of feed, the first thing they're going to do is toss it all on the ground because they're just goofballs. But the big thing I've noticed is that with other feeds, they knock it all on the ground and then they think they're too good to eat off the ground. This Purina feed, they will eat it off the ground. So definitely less waste. Still working on trying to get the rooster situation thinned out over here. Just, you know how it is on a homestead. Way more projects than there is time. But I think that once we get the rooster situation thinned out a little bit over here and get one of the more aggressive roosters out of the flock, that we are going to see some improvements in plumage on the girls. But let's go ahead and go check them out. So this is one of the aggressors right here, probably one of the guys that has to go. If we take a look at the girls, I'm actually seeing some improvement, believe it or not, because they're not missing a bunch of feathers on the backs of their necks anymore. It actually looks like some of the downy feathers on their saddles are kind of starting to grow back. Even though our rooster to hen ratio is just fine, theoretically, 13 hens to each rooster, that should be good. Our girls are very heavily bred, and I know this because when I had a friend that had some issues with a coyote kill on his property, we put 86 eggs in the incubator and 76 hatched. So, you know, I mean, and the other 10, it's not like those were infertile. They just didn't develop fully enough to go through with the rest of the hatch. But, you know, I mean, y'all, it's ridiculous. I mean, 86 eggs into the incubator, 76 hatched. The other 10, they could have hatched. They just didn't make it out of the shells or whatever. So basically we had 100% fertility rate on 86 eggs. These girls are very heavily bred, so that has absolutely nothing to do with the feed. Overall, I'm still very happy with the feed. Overall, I do think that I will continue to use the feed even after the 90-day challenge is over, but we're still going to finish out this 90-day challenge and see exactly where we land. So that's it for right now, y'all. Just go check out the rest of the playlist. That's going to be linked at the tail end of the video here. So until I see y'all again, this has been Chris and a bunch of noisy roosters with Rockin Farm. Be happy and live healthy.